Jesus H. I didn't even put waterproof mascara on. Okay. So my hope for my daughter, Emery, as a girl of color who will one day be a woman of color, I hope that you let nothing stand in your way. We have gone through this life, pushing through every barrier, finding new ways to do the things that people said you couldn't do. And I hope that you continue to use that sometimes drive me crazy determination and stubbornness that you have to reach every goal that you set for yourself. I feel like mini Colin Kaepernick, my giant fro. Hey, Brock. Good, how are you? My hair has been a journey since I was a kid. You're about to see some really interesting faces. It's like the front is the most fine. I've always hated my hair, and I'm finally to a point where I love my hair having my afro. It's big and it's bold. This morning, Emery kept putting her hands in it, just squeezing. I was like, yes, honey, it's my hair. She's just like, oh. We live in a society who tells you that if your body is in any way, shape, or form different, then it's not okay. And that bothers me as a woman, as a mom. I want the world to know that it's okay to look like me. You're still beautiful. I'm not gonna hide because society says I should. How do you not hide? You put yourself all out there. Sometimes I'll get that, are you the woman, the mom that wrote that? But more often than not, I'll get, you look really familiar. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, do you perform? Yeah, that's me. Okay. When it's a show night, it's a little bit chaotic. People asking people to put on their eyelashes or squeezing for space. When you're stripping your clothes off, you're pretty vulnerable. Those shoes, oh my God, the whole outfit is ridiculous. You know, there's all your glory. And so it was kind of that I have to walk the walk if I'm gonna talk the talk.
You always get the most bang for your buck with our next performer.
I do it for girls that look like me, brown girls, heavyset girls. I mean, girls who don't have the stereotypical aesthetic look that the media and society says you should have to be beautiful. To tell them you can own that, it's okay to own that. But at its base, I started doing burlesque for my daughter. I want her to know that just because your body is different doesn't mean you can't be empowered. Your cousin walked in, had all of that not happened as it happened,
I would have died.
you would have died.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You wouldn't have been here to tell this story.
Right.
Yeah.
What would that be?
Share your light with us.
And,
So,
you know,
when you're in the hospital, good morning.
Mm.
Do you remember anything? What?
Yeah.
Let's get up. Well, you have to eat breakfast. That's the drill. I knew when Emery was 2 months old that something wasn't right. Hold on. So I kind of had this inkling that she had possibly cerebral palsy. Roll yourself out into the kitchen. And it was kind of one of those things. Without crashing into my walls, please. But I didn't sign up for this part of it. Like, what? Okay. Open up. Thank you. But then there was also this rebellious part of me that was like, well, F that, nothing's gonna slow us down. So let's just get on that train and keep going. Miss Emery, it's time to pick out your clothes. Go to your room, please. Turn on your light. Yes, no?
No.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. The ways that I've grown just being her mom and going on this journey with her. Okay. Over the head, and then put your arms through. I think that was kind of that test of arms. Are you gonna do what you need to do for this child? Thank you. We've been through a lot together.
Ready to sit up?
You're in. That's on. Let's go. Oftentimes, I had to choose between gas to get us to and from therapy or diapers for my child. I was failing her, and I knew it. One time, the despair got so bad that I actually dialed the number to Tucson's emergency children's shelter, Casa de los Niños, in the hopes that they could come and take her and adopt her out to a family that could afford to give her everything that she needed. We're gonna go fast. Whee! The hall. Go down the hall. Can you go down the hall, please? I had never really talked about the whole thing with Emery and almost giving her up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Putting it out there and the message that came with it of never stopping, never giving up. You know, you take whatever challenge, you skate downhill and whatever happens, happens. And if you fall, you get back up. Can you get them, please? Can you get them, please? Go. And I didn't realize how truly personal it was until I got off stage.
Thank you.
Ow!
That did not hurt.
How old are you?
Hey.
You're 8. It gave more clarity to my purpose for being here. And I've stepped into that part of it now. Good morning, you guys. How's it going? I actually am originally from New York City. Didn't come from a rich family, a middle-class family, poor family. We were like below poor. We didn't always have electricity. We didn't always have gas. Didn't always have milk for cereals. Statistically, if you watch the news, I should probably be either in jail or homeless, or my kids should be in foster care, or something of that nature. When I decided that I wasn't gonna let those things define who I am, define my life, that's when things kind of started to move in the upward direction. I have a book called Meet Clarabelle Blue. It's loosely based on my daughter. She's got cerebral palsy, which makes it difficult for her to talk and walk and communicate. I intended to write a book about a little girl that had special needs, talking about how this little girl is just like everybody else and she can do all the same things and she'll probably beat you at your favorite games. People said, society isn't ready for a book about a girl with special needs. And I could have stopped there. I could have said, okay, well, you've given me the boundaries and I'll take that. But you have to be willing to push past, whether your own personal boundaries or boundaries that someone else puts on you. Yes?
Did you regret having her?
She is the best thing that has ever happened.
It really made me happy.
It makes you happy?
I met you.
You're gonna make me cry, Ruby. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That just made my entire day. You're an amazing girl. And I hope my daughter can grow up and be as awesome as you are in a drop-dead gorgeous prom dress.
Okay.
All right. Does anyone else have any questions? It just got to the point where I knew that I couldn't be the only person who had lived through certain things or had thoughts about certain things. Just being her mom and watching how she moves through life without judgment, without fear, without expecting the worst. She's just open. I needed to learn that. I still need to learn that.
Crazy.
Who's crazy? I hope for you as a Black woman in this world is that someone doesn't cut you down before you get there. Because they'd be taking the brightest star. You're so bright and so shiny and magical. And this world is so ready, deuces, for someone like you, for a spirit like yours and a soul like yours. Mom's not gonna cry, I'm not gonna do it. But those are my hopes for you.